All right. All right.
All right. So, so thanks for joining my meeting, everybody. Basically, I just wanted you all to learn more about Plexus, which is like this stuff I've been taking for like almost a year now. Andrea introduced it to me back last summer. So, yeah. Andrea, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Ash. And I'm Andrea. So I know the Fridley family, and I know Clint.
Wait. Sorry. Andrea, unmute yourself.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was saying that I know the Fridleys because I played basketball with Ash in college. And I actually know her husband from college too. So I'm assuming that Doreen is Clint's mom. And then Allison, you are a friend of Ashley's. And then I'm just going to quick introduce Marla. Marla is a friend of mine that introduced me to Plexus. And she's going to share her story a little bit later on. But I'll just go ahead and introduce myself a little bit more for those of you who don't know me. I am a homeschool mom of 4 kiddos, and I live in Crookston, Minnesota, and we farm here. I basically I just kind of got interested in the products because my friend Marla was sharing about the products on social media, and I was kind of curious, and she's a good friend of mine. We met 10 years ago, and I wanted to know about the products, and I just kind of wanted to support my friend. So I was like, I probably could use I'll see if she has a prenatal vitamin. I was pregnant at the time, and sure enough, she did. Well, it's not technically a prenatal vitamin, but my OBGYN approved it as a prenatal vitamin because it fit all the criteria for it. And so that's how it all began. And I had a great pregnancy. But after I added the multivitamin, I started adding some other gut health products too. And Marla will talk about some of them a little bit more in depth, the BioCleanse and the ProBio 5. And those really are geared towards healing the gut. I would say one of the biggest things that I noticed with my pregnancies, I had 2 non-Plexus babies, and then I had 2 Plexus babies. And my first 2 babies had allergies, eczema, and asthmatic symptoms. And then my second one, who was not a Plexus baby, he had indigestion all the time. Like, he was constantly spitting up. I mean, like, not just a little spit up, like puking, until he was like a year old. I can still hear the sound of the puke hitting the floor over my shoulder behind me. He puked so much. And he had awful diaper rash, like as a newborn, awful. And then my 2 Plexus babies, we haven't had none of that. I had no heartburn while I was pregnant. I had none of those other things that my previous babies had. They had no eczema, I've had no allergies since my first son. We've had no allergies, and we've had no spitting up like crazy. I mean, the typical spit up, but nothing extreme. So that was kind of one of the biggest things I noticed right away. And then we started adding my oldest son, who had severe allergies. We put him on the gut health products, on the ProBio 5 mainly. And over time, because it does take some consistency, over time, he's pretty much free of the coughing allergy, asthmatic symptoms that he used to have. He doesn't have that anymore. And I'm super thankful because I was afraid he wasn't going to be able to play sports in the spring because every May he was unable to ride his bike. He couldn't even do anything like that. And that was kind of tragic for me being a sports lover. My husband's had improvements. I'm just going to list a couple things. My husband's had improvements in tummy issues. He had lots of tummy issues all his life, and really bad sugar cravings. He's much improved. He's got a little ways to go, but much improved. I used to have recurrent yeast infections, and I have none, not since I have been on the products, not once, which has been awesome. And if I had ever felt one coming on, I just upped my products, upped my ProBio 5 and got rid of that. My mom has gotten rid of toe fungus, all sorts of things just on taking these awesome probiotics. What is Plexus? We are a health and wellness company. Our focus is clean skincare, gut health and healing, and getting to the root of gut issues, and natural sustained weight and weight loss and energy management. So it's kind of a lot, but we only have 20 products, but they're really awesome products, and they are a system and they work together synergistically, and really they just work really well together. Hey, I see a kid. And really, we have something pretty much for everybody. If you want to improve your skin, if you want to get to some root issues that you're having, maybe your sleep is bad, or maybe you've had some autoimmune issues, or maybe you just need to get your energy back, there's something pretty much for everybody. And one thing that I will say about Plexus, it is super simple. Our skincare is super simple. It's easy to fit into your life. I'll just kind of highlight the day and night serum skincare that we have. We follow European standards, and I don't know if you know much about what the United States allows in our products versus European. European standards are much stricter, and we shouldn't be putting a lot of the things we put in our skin that American standards allow. There's just no crap in it, basically. And what you put into your skin does matter. It also focuses on your skin microbiome. We are made up of all sorts of bacteria, and we can change our microbiome for the better if we are attentive to the microbiome. The day and night serum called Joy Om helps you decrease your lines and your, I have no makeup on right now. I used to never go out of the house without makeup, not because I'm girly, because I'm not super girly, but because I was so embarrassed of my skin. I struggled with acne all through high school, college, as a mom, and now in my late 30s, I finally have the skin that I'm really comfortable with, and that's been really nice. So between the Joy Om, we have a night and day serum. You're going to see a decrease in your fine lines and wrinkles. Marla has some pretty awesome before and after pics that kind of are impressive. And then we also have a collagen, and give me a hand, raise your hand if you know much about collagen. I see one, and Ashley, you do too, right? Ashley, Allison, Marla. Okay, so we're mostly water, but after that we're collagen. Collagen is kind of the building blocks of our skin. And our collagen is different. It's a beauty blend, and it's kind of a high-end boutique blend, and it has ceramides, biotin, vitamin C, vitamin E, and superfood. So it's not just collagen. Thank you. I actually have mine right here too. I could do that too. Sorry. And why does collagen matter? It's going to help your joints. It's going to help your gut. It's going to help your hair, skin, and nails. And our collagen is actually both types 1 and 3, and it's very bioavailable. It has no flavor, so it's neutral. You can mix it with anything. We see results in people taking it consistently in as little as 14 days. And I noticed right away. At age 21, we lessen our production of collagen. So we are going to start looking, after age 21, we're all going to start aging. Our skin's going to look more tired, more wrinkles, and all those things start to happen. So we'd have to add the collagen into our bodies to get that youthful looking glow that we want. And right now the Joyome, so the day and night serum and the collagen, that's our beauty set. Right now, that's on sale along with a 7-pack of Slim for $89. And that's kind of a steal of a deal. That would be a welcome pack. So I think that's super affordable. Marla is going to talk a little bit about our gut health system, and she's going to tell you her story.
Thanks, Drea. I wanted to show you guys the collagen because how many of you used collagen other than ours? Allison, have you had collagen? I ordered Dr. Axe like before we came out with ours because I didn't know that we were coming out with ours, so I still have some I need to get rid of. This is like night and day, and it's bioavailable. It's like a flower. The other stuff I've had before is always more granular. Yeah, so I love ours. So I had to show you did you see how light it was? But yeah, our products are amazing. I am a former elementary school teacher and a fitness instructor for 19 years. And I started suffering with gut health issues when I was young. And we didn't hear about gut health then, but I remember headaches as a young kid, developed allergies. I gave myself shots in high school. And that was back in a long time ago, 81. So, and always was tired. Sugar cravings were crazy. I was a basketball player and that kind of stuff too, but sick a lot. Got mono in high school, strep throat as a teacher at least once a year, sinus infections every 3 months. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I just never talked about it and just kept working out and ignored it and never went on medication because I didn't want to. But my skin burned. Like when someone would touch me sometimes, it would just burn. I was full of inflammation. My body was speaking to me, but all I did was give it ibuprofen and just thought this is part of getting older. I also had tummy issues. I'd be either run into the bathroom or I'd be constipated. So I was always on something. It seemed like trying to find something. My iron was always low. I could never give blood. And I'd be on iron supplements from the doctor and it never would get it up. It was just vitamins would go through me. I would wake up tired. I'd plan naps on weekends. And so I wasn't on any medication, but I was miserable. I would wake up tired and I can remember thinking, when am I not going to ache? I started aching a lot as I got older too. And I used to teach fitness at Choice in Grand Forks. And I remember walking up the steps thinking, when am I going to not ache like this? And I have to tell you guys, I don't have one body part that aches anymore. I feel like I'm like better than in my 20s, which is crazy. I haven't taken a nap in 5 years. I started the products 5 years ago. And the reason I started them is because a gal I went to college with was posting on social media, imagine that. And I was making fun of it because it was like, oh yeah, right. Like it's going to help with all that. It helped people from, thyroid issues to constipation, to IBS, to, hypothyroid, Hashimoto's, great. I mean, it's just everything. I'm like, this can't be true. So I watched 5 months and then I reached out to her and said, this can't be real. Is this for real? And she, though, I did trust her because she had been through 52 weeks of chemo and radiation. The last time I talked to her, she was on 8 medications. She was miserable emotionally and physically. She was done with her cancer treatments, but her body was a mess. And so when she posted, she was off her medications. I think she was all off of 6 of them then, had lost all her weight. And so anyway, I decided to try it because I said to my husband, I'm like, well, 60-day money back guarantee. So I wanted to lose 10 pounds for my wedding. I was a single mom for 15 years. So I had 4 jobs at one time that's a whole nother story. So I was always busy, but I was always tired. But anyway, I wanted to lose weight for my wedding. And I said, so just 10 pounds. And I said, I'll lose the weight in 60 days and I'll get my money back. That was my plan. I really did not think, I didn't know anything about probiotics. I knew nothing about gut health. So this has been an unexpected journey and profession now. But what I've learned now is I'm just very passionate about with people getting off medications. It's just amazing. Our products, like I said, Plexus is unique because they came out with products that address core issues: blood sugar stabilization, inflammation, and gut health. Those three things are the core of where disease starts when you research it. So our Triplex Combo, which is what I'm going to talk about, is what 99% of the people start on that are on my team. And I've got over 1,000 people on my team now. And I have a gal that had, psoriasis from when she was 16. She's, how old is she now? 60? But she had alopecia. I mean, she'd been hospitalized 3 times in her life and doctored with everything. Her hair's back now. I mean, she was wearing a wig when I met her. There's stories like that just, you don't sign up for this job. You just become very passionate. And so addressing, my gut health took away everything. I haven't taken an ibuprofen in 5 years. I haven't taken a nap in 5 years. It's just, yeah, it almost sounds too good to be true, right? I'm not lying. And I'm grandma to 7 now. And so I love it. I just want to be present and not sick. And so I haven't been sick either. I don't go to the doctor. So it's just been a true blessing that it came into my life, and then for everybody else too. So the Triplex Combo addresses, like I said, those 3 things, the root causes. We have 2 different formulas of what's called a slim drink, which sometimes I don't like the name because it makes it sound like it's a diet. And it really is, it's a health system, but your side effect is weight loss, because when you feel good, you feel like moving more, you eat better, and then your body, when your gut gets healthy, you crave healthy foods. So the pink drink was formulated for type 2 diabetics. They wanted to find something that somebody could easily drink, fit into their lifestyle to help manage their weight, and also address, their pains and everything, and stabilize their blood sugar, of course. Well, they found that it didn't just help the type 2 diabetics, it helped everybody. So like, wow, we have something here. This can benefit everybody. So that's when they came to Plexus and said, we want it marketed as a weight loss product. So it sells more, of course, So I think of it as an acronym, you teachers: steady levels inside me. Is how I always say it. It works. So there's chromium polynicotinate in here in both of these. So they have a lot of the same formula, but a couple things are different. But do you know what chromium does for our bodies? Does anybody know? Any science people here? Okay, chromium is a trace mineral, and we get it from our soil and plants, but because our soil's dead, we don't get what we need anymore. And chromium is essential to help insulin function. So how many people do you know of with insulin issues, right? Most of our country. And so the pink drink addresses that. And what I noticed, my headaches and migraines, I don't even know if I mentioned I had migraines too a lot. I haven't had a headache or migraine since I started either. So I know stabilizing my blood sugar was huge. There's also the coloring is all from plants. Everything's non-synthetic. Plexus doesn't have anything that's not pure and clean. So everything's bioavailable, like what Andrea said. But this slim here is for really activates your gut microbiome with prebiotics in it. So it's like drinking 20 kombuchas, only it's a lot better. It tastes a lot better. And it's stevia is the sweetener. It's just yummy. I have people like, oh, they just fall in love with the taste, and then they realize how they feel, and then they really fall in love with it. And then we have our hunger control, which has fiber in here, polydextrose fiber made from non-GMO corn, and that helps just fill you up. It does help with the hunger control. So people that are more on a weight loss journey usually start with this one. It just depends, and we'll help you figure that out, or Drea will. And then we have a probiotic. How many here take a probiotic, or are you like me, you hadn't heard of it? Anyone take one? Okay. This one is a unique probiotic. It's like a 3-in-1 system. It has 5 probiotic strains. It's only 2 million CFU, which doesn't seem like a lot, which it isn't, because it's not meant to just repopulate. It's also meant to take out your bad gut bacteria. So when we start getting compromised gut health, Candida takes over, fungus, and you have to weed out that garden. If you think of your gut as a garden, there's digestive enzymes in here and an antifungal that helps get rid of the bad gut bacteria. So before you plant a bunch of good seeds, you need to make sure you clean it out, and that's what this one does. So we start you on a system with that, slowly progressing up to 4, and then you go into maintenance mode. BioCleanse is something that you shouldn't be scared of the cleanse. It's not like a cleanse. It's just a gentle magnesium that has sodium bicarbonate and vitamin C in it that helps oxygenate your blood. When your blood is oxygenated, disease does not thrive in oxygenated blood either. So it helps with a lot of things at the cellular level, but also it helps with people that have, regularity issues. So it does a lot of things. If you research magnesium deficiency, it's responsible for like over 300 processes in our body. And when we get a compromised gut, our magnesium gets depleted. And because it takes like 54 molecules of magnesium to process 1 gram of sugar. So if you think about how much sugar we end up having in our diets, and kids, like even milk, there's so much sugar in milk. It's crazy how fast our magnesium is depleted. And they say 85% of us are probably magnesium deficient. So when it can't get magnesium from our body, it pulls it from our bones. So I was not iron deficient either. And I do believe now that it's because I had candida gut health issues. Nothing I took was absorbing. So it's been huge. And so I have people that have gone from homeopathic doctors, switched out like 15 supplements for 5 of ours. So Plexus has done a great job of synergistically putting ingredients together that just really magically benefit each other. So it's just, yeah, that's my piece. Do you want me to say more?
Nope, that's great.
Okay.
That and what Marla talked about, that's called the triplex, and that is really the foundation of healing. Is for Plexus, how they approach healing is really the triplex. But we also have other things, like we talked about the skin. We covered that. But maybe you're just somebody who wants to boost up your energy. We have an awesome, I don't have it with me. Do you have an active with you? We have a incredible superfood antioxidant natural energy drink. I love it. It's something that I use in the afternoon if I've had like a kid. Oh, there, Ashley's got it. Thanks, Ash. If you have, thanks, Vanna. If you, for me, if my kids wake me up during the night and I'm dragging the next day, I always will give myself an active in the afternoon. It's my reward for parenting through the night. And it has nothing synthetic. So if you're somebody who wants a pop, an extra coffee with lots of sugar, or a Monster or something like that, I mean, what an easy swap out, and it's really good for your body too. We have what's called MetaBurn. It's a pill. I'd have to dig through it. But MetaBurn is adaptogenic herbs, and it's a natural mood booster and a natural metabolism booster. So for people that are getting older in age, or even, myself in my 30s, I consider myself getting older. But, if you need an extra boost, my girlfriend swears by the MetaBurn. She said it is like her happy pill. And we actually have another probiotic that is called the Happy Pill, dubbed the Happy Pill because its clinical trials did show to reduce levels of stress and anxiety. And I love that one. That's called the Vital Biome. And then we have our lean shakes, and I take a lean shake, probably every other day. If I don't feel like making myself a lunch, or if I'm on the go, and it's a great meal replacement or a post-workout. I like to use it too. And we also have multivitamins. So we have our kids multivitamin, which is a chewable probiotic and vitamin in one. My kids love it. I know an adult man who started taking this and his indigestion went away. And I was like, that's the kids vitamin. And that worked for an adult male. So, I mean, it's really good stuff. And then we have our adult multivitamin, which is very bioavailable, fully methylated. I don't know if you've ever researched anything on methylated vitamins, but your body really only absorbs a methylated vitamin, and it has folate instead of folic acid. And we've learned that folate is much better for us also instead of folic acid. So it's great for prenatal too, if any of you need that. So that's kind of a quick synopsis of our products. And right now, so there's a couple ways to buy. If you wanted to just dip your toes in and try a product, one product, you could be a preferred customer under Ashley. But if you wanted a deeper discount and wanted to get more products and just go all in and go for it, try to lose some weight or tackle some gut health issues, normally it's $40 for an entire year, but right now it's just $10 for an entire year. So it's like a Sam's Club membership. So you're just paying that $10 to get the deepest discount. And there's 4 benefits for signing up as an ambassador. You get access to a welcome pack, which is the deepest discount. I can't get them that cheap. It's equivalent to like 50% off of the retail. But you only get it the one time when you sign up. They're on sale right now, so that's a good thing. There's a loyalty rewards program. So if you love your triplex and you order it 3 times, 3 months in a row, you are going to have enough perks points to get a free full product. So let's say after 3 months, you want to try the kids vitamin. Try it for free because you've ordered your triplex 3 months in a row consistently. And then the third benefit is you get commission on your own products. You don't have to have anybody sign up under you to get commission on your own products. If you are ordering 100 PV, which is personal volume, if you're ordering a triplex basically, or a collagen and joyome, or a slim and a vitamin, you will have 100 PV. You'll get commission on that. Correct, Marla? I didn't say that wrong, did I? No, and you get 15% commission. So you're getting $5 to $15 back if you just love the slim and the vitamin, right?
Yep. I get a lot of people too who like, why did I get paid?
Right. I hear that a lot. So I got some money from Plexus. Why did I get money from Plexus? Because you love the products. So that's kind of a awesome perk. And then the fourth benefit, if you add friends and you want to start sharing, you love the products and you want to start sharing, right now we have a referral bonus program where you could earn up to $520 right out of the gate. So that's kind of crazy, but Plexus's comp plan is like kind of out of this world. So that would be our fourth benefit. But you can, like I said, you can dip your toes in, and if you were to sign up as an ambassador and just want to love your products and try your products, you don't have to share it with anybody if you don't want to. But once you realize how great they are, you might want to share with somebody. But like I said, there's no obligation to purchase a certain amount or anything like that. And that's what I really love about Plexus is it doesn't rope you into something that you didn't know you were getting into. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to open it up for questions, Marla, unless you had something you wanted to add.
Well, we are looking for smart, intelligent women like you to help us because we're just working too hard. So
yes.
We need more ambassadors of health, of gut health, because people just aren't aware of what it can do.
Right.
Do you guys agree?
Yep.
When I sit in the doctor's office, I said to a friend, I'll stop sharing Plexus when I sit in the doctor's office and see, or the waiting room, posters like sign up for a nutrition class to prevent illness, or, more of nutrition health and just, yeah. But I was able to hit Emerald in this company in 4 years, and I was teaching school full time at the time and teaching Zumba twice a week at night. And I don't watch TV though. I'm not a TV watcher. So that's what, and my kids are gone. So, of course I had to do something. So every night I would work Plexus. I would talk to Drea. It ends up being a lot of my friends that are doing it with, but when you reach the Emerald or the top of the company, you get a Plexus vehicle, a Lexus to drive, you get a stipend for it. And that's not why I did this. And it was just kind of a God's journey, not my journey. But it is like it's been such a blessing because all I've had to do is take my products, but I do share with people. But if that's something you're thinking of doing as a side, it's really easy to do. Just think in 5 years, if you did it a little bit, it just kind of adds up. So Andrea,
Yeah, there's not a lot of things that I can do as a homeschool mom to add income to my family from where I'm at, from my phone. And I don't have to have inventory. I don't have to keep products on hand. And that's something that I'm very thankful for.
Yeah.
So if anybody has questions, go ahead and unmute yourself if you can.
She's trying to get, I can unmute you, I think. Hold on, sorry. Wait, maybe I can't. It's not letting me unmute people tonight. There you got it.
Oh, there we go.
It did now. Okay, Andrea, say again, you said something about $40 and now it's $10 or.
Yep, so that's so if you were to sign up as an ambassador, that's the deepest discount that you can get. That's $10 for the entire year. That's kind of like a Sam's membership. So you can buy any products at the lowest price possible for a year. And in a year, it'll charge you again.
Okay, I've been ordering from Ashley, so I could just pay the $10 and then order myself.
Yes, you could.
Okay.
I think there's a promotion for that, maybe.
I've been telling her that forever, so.
All right, well, we'll get it in writing tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. I'm taking that Bio Cleanse and the Probi Bio 5. Is there a certain time of day you're supposed to take that? Because like I've been taking the Bio Cleanse in the morning and the Pro Bio 5 at night before bed, or does it make any difference?
Yeah. How many have you taken?
2 and 2.
Okay. Yeah, we can get you and Ashley and myself in a 3-way chat, and we can make sure that you're taking them at the right time. Pro Bio 5 is at night, and your Bio Cleanse you can take in the morning and in the afternoon, or just one or the other. We can get you in a 3-way chat and make sure you're taking the products, and we can talk about
the way I'm supposed to. Okay.
Well, you're not doing it wrong.
Okay.
But I don't know. We might want to work our way up to. What we do is we kind of work our way up to 4 Pro Bio 5 at night, and we work our way up to that point until we're feeling really good, and we start to get rid of whatever symptom we were concerned about. So if my symptom was heartburn, I would want to be up to 4 Pro Bio 5 and feeling like I have no heartburn before I go back down to like a maintenance dose of like 2.
Okay.
So, but we can get that figured out, the 3 of us.
Okay. And then Marla, what was it that you said about for joints?
Well, that's the Triplex really does. It's amazing. I added Ease also later. Ease is prevents inflammation. And Greg and I, my husband and I, both take that daily.
It's called what? Ease?
Ease.
Okay.
It's an amazing product. It's our unsung hero. I don't talk about it enough, but it has natural omega, New Zealand green lip mussel, and bromelain and turmeric and serapeptase. So just 4
And-
ingredients, but really
And
don't.
I want to put in a plug for ease too, because that's actually something that I use in my kids a lot. If your kids have like an ear infection, instead of taking them in, I give my kids an ease because it's a natural anti-inflammatory. So say my kid has a fever, I give them ease instead of an ibuprofen or Tylenol, because I want to treat the inflammation and I want to treat the infection. And ease has serapeptase, which is going to fight a bacterial infection. And then it's also fighting the inflammation, and it makes the pain go away, but they keep the fever so their body is fighting it, because you don't want to mask a fever. I don't know, you know, that's unfortunately what we were trained to do, is to just cover up the fever with ibuprofen or Tylenol. So I use it for sinus stuff and for ear infections for my kids. But I have to say that ask your pediatrician, because I'm not a doctor.
And that's like something you just take one, like the ease, you take one a day.
It depends on if someone has severe pain, we high dose right away. But if it's just for management of aches and pains,
Right.
take 2 in the morning and 2 at night when you start. And then when the pain gets better, then you can cut back to 2. But some people do like to stay at 4 a day. It just depends.
Okay. And you can take them like, okay, say you were taking at night, then you can take the Pro Bio 5 and the Ease and all at the same time?
Yep.
Okay.
That's why we like to work in 3-way chats, because we really try and get it to fit your lifestyle more than.
Yes. You should have just had one for mom buyers.
Well, I've been using it and I don't know if I'm using it right, Whit.
Yeah.
No, I think that's good. Good questions. Don't let your daughters push you around, Linda.
I don't.
That's good. I know.
I said, just wait till you're this old and then you'll see.
Yes, and then they'll be like, where's that Plexus stuff?
Yeah, what was mom talking about?
Exactly how my kids treat me. I feel your pain. They laugh at me all the time.
Yes, I'm used to it. Okay, Whitney, what's your question?
Well, I just have one. Can you take different, like for weight loss and that while nursing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, I would just show them to your doctor, get the okay from them. But a lot of people take the Slim or the Triplex while nursing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of people say it improves their milk production too. I don't know if you're oh yeah, you said you're nursing. I don't know if you're nursing. Sorry.
Yeah, we can send you a bunch of testimonies. There's actually a gal on our team. She's 27. She's newly pregnant and she's not sick at all. And she's been on the products now since October. She's starting her 2nd trimester. And she said all the friends that are pregnant that are her age, are all sick. And she just feels great. So I wish I would have those.
Yeah,
I just
even with heartburn, I never had heartburn before being pregnant. Then I did pregnant, and now I do after.
Oh yeah.
It'll help with that too.
Yeah. But my only advice would be to just start really slow, and we could work that out, but just start really slow because you don't want to have any detox while you're nursing. So.
Yeah. And we have a naturopathic gal that's writing her thesis for her naturopath. She's 58 that works with our team now too, that we have to go to. And then a gal I lived in Mayville 28 years. She's a pharmacist. They own Ultra Pharmacy in Grand Forks. She's hit gold today on our team. So she's a good one she's kind of pharmaceutical mind, but not really. She's both. But so that's nice. I'm a teacher. I learn the things just from trainings, but it's nice to have that medical people. And then she just signed up, another gal just signed up another pharmacist from California on our team, and her daughter's a physician. So it's kind of fun to have, not that we don't know it all, but it's nice to have people that have the title.
Yeah.
So
How about Allison or Doreen? Did either one of you have a question?
Not really. I just
Okay.
kind of wanted to find out a little bit more about it. I'm just kind of like on a health journey, just trying to work out And I mean, I always have that 10 pounds that I can never lose. So I always think, I'm like talking to Ashley, I'm like, I wonder if it's my gut health. And she's like, well, actually, you know, I've been doing Plexus, and I have another girl that I know from high school that sells this. She lives in Arizona, but I was just always more curious about it because I always think I've gotten tested for my thyroid. I've gotten tested for other things, and everything's negative. So I'm perfectly healthy. I just can't lose weight anymore. So I'm
And
like, so it could be my
You're
gut health,
right.
you know? So that's
You're
why I
right,
just kind of
because
want
You
a
can't.
lot of a lot of people can't lose weight because their guts are out of whack.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't have like a like I don't have to, you know, I feel like I don't. I'm regular. I go every morning. It's just like a thing. And I didn't think I do, but I might. I just don't know. So that's why I
You have
thought, well, it
fungus?
shouldn't hurt.
Do you have fungus in your toes or anything?
I don't think so. No. No.
Do you have acne problems?
I think just like around my period, I usually kind of get a couple zits or something, but for the most part, no, not really. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't. I don't know. I've never really had
Do you have
severe
white?
breakouts or anything
Oh,
like
is
that.
your tongue white? Do you have a coating on your tongue, a white coating?
I don't know.
You don't have to show us. You go check it
You
out
guys
later.
want to check it out? Yeah. I just had a blue airhead, I guess.
You have sugar cravings then.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
like my thing, and I thought, yeah. So I have sugar cravings for
Then
sure.
you have that.
Yeah.
Then Candida
that's the
running
yeast,
your
yeah.
life. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
That was
yeah.
Hey, at school where I used to teach, my friend next door, second grade teacher, I started a file cabinet that was called the chocolate drawer. Every Monday we threw in our candy, and I had it in her room because I knew I wouldn't be able to resist it in my room.
Right.
I would be in there 10 times a day. It was awful. And I started Plexus, and I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
And she comes in after a week. She goes, what the heck? You've not been in the chocolate drawer forever. What is going on? I'm like, it's this pink drink. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I didn't go look in the teacher's lounge for sugar. I used to be like jelly beans, Starburst, licorice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like mine's nighttime for sure. Like that's my thing. Like I need like a candy of like that, like Starburst or an Airhead or yeah.
That was my
stupid.
husband too.
And then I like
was my
bomb
husband
my
too.
whole day. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. So
and that's why you have
Yeah.
those highs and lows, and and your hormones.
Yeah.
You know, too. If your blood sugar's not stable, your hormones aren't stable. And why are all these autoimmune issues coming? Everybody has them that you talk to. We have there's a gal that shared a wellness event we had last month or a couple weeks ago. She's an attorney in Grand Forks, and she has 6 autoimmune diseases, and she is running again. Her story is amazing. Andrea, you should share it. You should get a group going and share it or something with these ladies.
Which group?
Event.
What are you talking about?
No, the wellness event.
Oh yeah, I didn't even get to see it yet.
You haven't watched that yet? Oh my gosh.
But one thing I didn't talk about is anxiety. We have a lot of people who see a major decrease in anxiety once they get their gut health in order. And that is a huge bonus.
Well, that's another thing. When your gut's compromised and you're magnesium deficient, if you're magnesium deficient, your gut can't make serotonin.
Yeah.
And the serotonin makes melatonin. How many people do you know that can't sleep and have anxiety and depression? It's all in your gut, you guys.
Mm-hmm. Doreen, do you have any questions that we could answer for you?
Well, I've always been on a weight loss journey, always. And so, you know, that'll help. And I've had heartburn. I've had granddaughters here the last 5-6 weeks. That's been a lot of fun. It really has been. They're teaching me to eat more fruit because they're fruit eaters. And especially lately, that's what she loves fruit. So I've been eating more fruit since they've been here, so that's good. But I don't know, I just struggle with my weight, and I'm always looking for something that I've been on every diet in the book, I think.
That's something that
yeah.
I was that way too. And for the first time in my life, I crave like vegetables. That's just without cheese and without sauce. I mean, if I ever had vegetables before, I'd have to put a cheese sauce over it. And,
Yeah.
And I didn't even try to do it. It just kind of, I started changing my eating just according to what my body was craving. And it sounds ridiculous, but it really does happen. Ashley, did you notice that too when you started like craving water and healthier foods as you got on the products?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I barely eat like snacks and stuff. And I also noticed, like, not that I drink a lot of alcohol or anything, but I didn't drink like alcohol for like 3 or 4 months. And it just like, I don't know, it was awesome actually when I first started taking it. And this is like I never stick to anything. And this is like the only thing that I've ever taken that I continuously take because it's just, you see a big difference.
I hear that a lot. People are like, I don't even want to drink anymore. And not that they drank a lot.
No.
And there's a lot of people that addicts and stuff claim that this really helped them with their gut healing. And yeah, so it's huge.
Yeah.
Well, my son is diabetic, and I'm wondering, Ashley, maybe there's something there that would be good for Nate as well.
Yeah, I thought of him.
Right.
Also.
Is he type 1 or type 2?
He's type 2.
Yep. We have type 1 and type 2 people on it. So, yep. The pink drink, the Triplex, is good for anybody pretty much. If you have a gut, you're good.
Yeah.
Qualifies.
Yeah.
Well,
this is something then we would just hook up with Ashley and order the products and that type of thing. And
yeah, we're going a little bit long, so I want to respect your time, and we can close this out, but reach out to Ashley. Ashley will help you get hooked up with the right system for you, the right way to order, and her and I will be in a 3-way chat with you, and then we can work together and get you going on the right track. Okay. It was good to meet you, Doreen and Allison, and it was great to see the Fridley crew again.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you so much for taking time to do this.
Hey, Ashley,
Bye-bye.
how do I get off?
You just press end, Mom.
I know. I'm just giving you that.
Tap the screen and
All right.
you can leave on the top right.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.